Welcome. This is going to be a gameplay review on Beat a Baller 312's Doctor Strange, trying to help him improve. So let's jump right into it. I think this is his most recent played game. It was obviously a quick match, so we know he wasn't sweating his nuts off. Okay. So pretty new Doctor Strange player. Alright, immediately there's something I want to point out. Whenever you're playing Doctor Strange, you should always be shooting and then shielding in between, or shooting and whipping in between. If you're not doing that, you're kind of throwing. You gotta, the way I like to do it is, I think of Doctor Strange like a freaking, like he's throwing fists. He's a fighter, right? He's a brawler. You gotta be on top of people. Your primary is pretty much a shotgun. So you're gonna hit a lot more shots if you're closer to people and you don't think of it as like a long range attack. And also all of his abilities are kind of built like you're kind of supposed to be in there. So that's another tip I'll give you right away. But I have my melee bound to my right stick. So I shoot and then I right stick, shoot, right stick. And you have to wait for all the bullets to get out first. You'll find out that timing. But that's the first thing you can do already that I'm seeing is get like right there on the thing. Start weaving in your whip. You're going to build up your meter and be able to explode on people way more often. Your damage is going to go up. You're going to be able to get more kills. So shoot and then either whip or shoot and shield if there's a lot of damage coming in and nobody's next to you. Another thing is you want to always expel that. Once you get your dark magic up, expel it, because otherwise you're not going to be getting healed as much, and it's just damage waiting to be used, so you may as well throw it, right? It's a really good finisher. I like to save that explosion attack to finish off squishy people, because it takes out like over half their health bar. It does a lot of damage. And yeah, okay, so this is good. Another general Doctor Strange tip. They buffed his movement recently, so use that jump to close the distance. If there's people trying to run away, jump up in the air and then cancel it and chase them and explode on them. I like that you just expel it here. That's a good idea. No reason to be anti-healed. But your team is kind of rolling them right now. Another general tanking tip. Always keep your eye on the top right. You want to see who's up and who's alive, because you can't always turn around to check who's alive on your team. So always just be aware of that. Because if you have a healer that dies, that means you need to back up. If you see that your teammates killed one of their people, that means you can walk up and try and take space and apply more pressure. Okay, it's kind of just everywhere. It's kind of brawly. Got stunned, another ult on you again. Yeah, they just used a bunch of ults, so there's nothing really you could do there. That's fine. You still got your ult. Something I think you could do, you probably don't think you can handle it. You might, I don't know. I think you could definitely turn your sensitivity up. You're going to have a lot easier, even especially on Doctor Strange, just turn his sense up, throw your hands everywhere, because your bullets just fly. You'll hit more stuff, even if you're missing. So and you'll be able to turn around more quickly and peel for your teammates if you turn your sensitivity up.
The more innocent creatures we save, the better.
Okay, your team just rolled them over. You got a ton of teammates with ults. That's another thing, another good thing to do as a tank. Just try and always remember who on your team has ults and who on their team has ults, because that'll help you make decisions in the fight about when to take space and when not to take space. So something I'd like to see you do here is play the cover more. There's cover right to your right. You could be peeking out and shooting and then peeking back and not wasting your resources like your health bar and your shield. Because even though you're a tank, Doctor Strange, who has like even more health, that doesn't mean you can't peek in and out of cover to avoid taking more damage and wasting your team's resources.
The moon haunts you.
Good job. Using your shield to keep yourself alive is great. Definitely do that. Staying alive should be your #1 priority when you're playing Doctor Strange or any tank, because if you die, then their tanks are just going to walk down your team and everybody dies. So survival is your #1 priority, specifically staying alive and contesting the objective space. But there is a push and pull that you need to understand. You need to understand like when you need to back up, and that's when you lose a teammate or they're using certain ults that you can't respond to. So just think of the game as like waves almost. You're pushing in sometimes, you're taking space, and you're falling back sometimes to avoid dying and keeping your team up. But I like this. I like that you're pushed up past the carts. If you have the objective secured, then push up past the cart and make it harder for them to contest that space. So your team died there because if you look in the top right, one of your healers got picked off, and everything just kind of fell apart there. So once you saw that, if you would have backed up and maybe tried to regroup, you wouldn't have wasted as much time in the respawn with your team, and you could have contested for longer, but that's okay. Your team's doing really well. You've got 5 minutes, so there's plenty of time. I would love to see you use your ult, and I would love to see you use your flying cloak ability, because I haven't seen you use either of those. Just kind of, I would even just send it on their supports right now. If you get 1 kill with his ult, that's a success, because then you're playing the numbers game. It's 6v5, you're up. So you don't need to have massive bomb ults all the time with Doctor Strange. Even if you just stun them and you don't kill anybody, that makes it so easy for your teammates to get a pick. Just shout it out, say, hey, I'm ulting supports. Oh, here we go. I thought you were going to go for it. Okay. Float it up. That's fine. That's good. Use that. Use that ability to get out of there, man. Use that ability to jump up in the air and then cancel it on the way up, and you'll just fly away and you can just stay alive. Use it pretty liberally. Get used to it. Something you could do here is portal back to point because you're far. Let's see if you decide to do it. No. You're just going to walk. Okay, well, that's another thing you can keep in mind. If you want to get back quicker, or if your teammates are dead and you've won the team fight, you can portal and get your teammates back quicker so they don't have to walk. So they're there for the next fight. Just remember that it's available to you, I guess. Okay, you're taking a lot of damage right now. Whew. Yeah, see, play that cover right there like that Hawkeye was. That's something you could have done. You can still throw your shield out every once in a while to try and stop some arrows, but then you're not wasting your resources as much. See if you use your portal here. You might not have to. Your team's kind of staggered as crap, and that's why you're wasting a lot of time. You should just wait and regroup and maybe portal together. And now, see, they're really pushed up. So this would even be a better time to portal because they're so far up off the cart that you could just get behind them. Taking a lot of damage. Play that cover. If you're taking heat, play the cover and wait. Right here. If you want to fight, then I want to see you shooting and meleeing in between every shot. Yeah, shoot, melee. Shoot, melee. Nice, nice, good shots. Ooh. Okay, well that was a good ult. Unfortunately, your team is just not really with you. It's another thing you kind of got to be aware of. You have to keep so many things in mind to play a tank well. It's a lot. Where your team's at, where their team's at. But you'll get it. Taking a lot of damage right now from that Moon Knight. Your healers are keeping you up though. Oh, maybe your controller disconnected here. I'm not sure what that was.
Hands are shaking again.
Yeah, your team has just been staggered for a long time at this point, it feels like. You guys have walked into fights down 2 or 3 people. Like, there's another one. Yep, shooting Ox, great. This is a tough map for Doctor Strange because it's so open. He does great in tighter, closer quarter spaces, obviously, because you don't want to be next to him. Right here, I want you to fly out, fly out, fly out. That's another thing you could have done. The cape is pretty nice. It's useful to get away.
The doctor is in.
See, I want you to... I just heard Cloak use her ult. I think I would portal here. Get you back way quicker. Even if your teammates were staggered, they'd get back quicker. You got 30 seconds here to make a move.
Beholds the god of thunder!
Nice. I like this. I like using the shield. Try and find teammates when that happens. Find a teammate and face the Thor. That'll block that. The team is just staggered again here. Now, I don't think you're going to have enough time to use portal. Oh, wow. Okay, your cap is making time, so you might be able to portal here. See if you choose to do it. No. So I feel like a lot of people are daunted or afraid of using the portal because they don't know what they're doing. It's really easy. All you got to do is press the button and then move. Whenever you move, it'll make the second portal. It'll leave a portal where you were. So you click the button and you start moving. It'll make a portal right in front of you, and then you just click where you want to place the next one, and you just hit shoot button, and it does it. But overall, not bad. Definitely start working on weaving in shields in between shots and melees, and use your cover. Figure out the jump. Use the jump to get in and out. Okay, it sets up the ult really nice. Just get comfortable using it. Don't be afraid to use your portal more often to get back faster, help your teammates get back faster. And use that burst attack as a finisher. He plays like he's like a brawler. Like you want to think like you're the Hulk or the Thing, man, because like his attack is basically a shotgun. So the closer you are, the more you're going to hit it, and then you can explode on people. So, yep, try and keep track of ults. Try and keep track of what's happening to your supports. Tell them to talk to you. And always, your number one priority is to stay alive. So use your shield, use your flying, and contest the objective space. That's the most important space you can contest.